Hey, what's up guys? Chris Majestic here with Majestex, and this is the Ring stick-up cam. So if you haven't heard of Ring, it's a company that makes an HD video doorbell. It was really successful last year. I did do a review on it. I'll link it up in the corner here. This is very similar to the doorbell. However, it's what they call a stick-up cam so that you can put it wherever you want. So you're still gonna get features like two-way audio communication, night vision, HD video, and a rechargeable battery. So the battery on the Ring doorbell lasts about 3 to 6 months depending on use. So I'd imagine similar battery life with this. They claim that it can last up to a year just like the Ring doorbell, but we know that's not gonna happen. So the stick-up cam is priced at $199. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed here. Slide this out. All right, so it looks very similar to the Ring doorbell. Feels like it has a metal design here. This is your pairing button, micro USB port here, mounting screws. All right, and just like the doorbell, you're gonna get a screwdriver. There's your bubble leveler mount. The other part of it's here. Got a drill bit here. And this is gonna be your charging cable. So again, it has a built-in battery. So it's gonna be your charging cable there, and then you're gonna have your instructions here. So this is gonna be an 80-degree field of view, unlike the 180-degree field of view like the Ring HD video doorbell. This is gonna be weather resistant as well, so that should be helpful. It comes with a quick release mount so that whenever you need to charge it, you can easily pop it off the wall or pop it off the ceiling. You have 3 different places you can mount it to the camera, and then you have 2 pivot points. So you can mount it on the ceiling, on the wall, or even on the floor if you would like. Once you get it to the pivot point where you want, you can just tighten the screw to keep it in place. So in the Ring app, if you tap on the stick-up cam, you'll see the battery level here. If you tap on it, it shows you the actual percentage level of the battery. You can turn motion alerts on or off. You can go to recent activity and see activity that's specific to the stick-up cam. You can adjust your motion settings just like you can with the Ring doorbell, and you can adjust your alerts just like the doorbell as well. So whenever the camera senses motion, you're gonna get a pop-up on your phone or on your tablet that says accept or decline. If you decide to accept the call or you just leave it up on your screen and don't do anything, it'll record out to the cloud for about 15 minutes. If you decide to decline the call, it'll go away and it'll still record about 40 seconds. So it seems like they fixed the motion issue. As I said before, the Ring doorbell had an issue with motion, and I believe the issue may have been resolved because the stick-up cam has a more narrow field of view, so it's probably easier for motion detection. And the motion detection is very accurate. After testing it, even if there's motion on the very end of the frame, it will pick it up and start recording right away. So the cloud recording service is an additional $3 a month or $30 a year, just like it is with the doorbell. Unfortunately, you don't get any discounts if you have multiple Ring devices. So if you wanted to have both of these devices, you would end up paying $60 a year or $6 a month. And just like the Ring doorbell, they will cover this for theft. So if someone steals your stick-up cam for whatever reason, you just file a police report, give it to Ring, and they'll replace it for you. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button. Please don't forget to subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.